For more on this, let's bring in ARK Invest Chief Futurist Brett Winton, Fast Money's favorite futurist. Brett, great to have you with us.
Great to be there.
The only one we know, actually. But just to be clear, for Amazon, when we think about what Amazon does already, I mean, it knows what books I want to read. It knows, what food I like to eat, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, on some levels, isn't AI already being implemented? What is the difference between what Amazon is doing now with what they will employ?
Well, I think that this more speaks to how Amazon's front-end experience is broken and perhaps profoundly broken because of the way they incorporate kind of third-party products onto their platform. I think Amazon's platform, it has a lot of legacy debt to how the business has evolved. And so it's natural that they try to apply new language models to helping user discovery. I think through their smart speaker networks, that's maybe been a more promising way they can deliver users to products that they want to buy. And every company is going to have to adapt to AI. It's funny, Dan, to hear you talking about, oh, this is hype or a near-term hype cycle. Our belief is that there's going to be upwards of $90 trillion that accrues to the enterprise value of AI software companies, broadly speaking. And to give you a sense of that scale, the current equity markets are on the order of $100 trillion. So there's a huge business value opportunity that's going to be kind of accommodated over the course of this business cycle. Now, is Amazon, because it announces a large language model at its front end, going to take advantage of that? Probably not. It's actually, maybe a legacy infrastructure that they have that they need to upgrade to stay competitive with nimble competitors.
90 trillion, but how much is destroyed, Brett, on the other side of it? I mean, I'm just curious because on the face of it, it sounds like an amazing thing that Amazon's going to be doing this. But at the same time, if you think about how Amazon is working right now, when you search for something, the knock on Amazon in recent years is that it delivers a lot of sponsored content, products you may not necessarily want, but they pay for the advertising. How does that work when you're doing generative AI? Do we know enough yet to know that this will be as profitable for Amazon as its current business model?
I mean, the short answer is no, we don't. And that's part of the reason why I'm surprised that the shares rally on the news, because they do have an advertising business and companies are basically merchants jockeying to appear higher on their search rankings and using a large language model to deliver end users to products could break that and perhaps profoundly. Google faces the exact same dilemma. I think it's interesting to me that these large mega cap tech companies have rallied over the course of the last few months, when it seems to me that the likely output of AI is to enable their smaller and more nimble competitors to nibble at their heels while they use these technologies to try to beat each other over the head. And so it's not clear to me that it accrues to any of the mega cap tech companies' benefit, despite what the market seems to be embedding.
Brett, so that's my question. Why this announcement from Amazon today? I mean, this doesn't make a lot of sense to me, and I kind of agree with what you're saying. We certainly argued cynically that AI is something that's already, like, Amazon didn't just start investing here. Google, so what are they all doing? Why are they doing? Is this as simple as just understanding kind of what moves stocks, or is there more going on here?
I mean, sometimes it could be that the leadership team believes that their employees are not moving quickly enough to deploy technology. And so it's a way to prod the internal employee base that this is something we need to take seriously. And we know it's going to disrupt existing business lines. And we as an organization need to move more quickly. I can't speak to exactly why Amazon announces this now. I can say that across the board, enterprises are taking up AI very quickly because they see very clear ROI cases. And it's not just in these big tech companies that it's happening. This is accelerating every technology across every sector. And I think business leaders or savvy business leaders know they need to move quickly, because or else they're going to fall behind because of the rapidity of the pace of change here.
It sounds like, Brett, that what you're saying is that if you want to play AI, if you want to invest in AI, investing in the 5 biggest technology companies in the United States, that's not the way to go right now.
Yeah, I think it actually imperils each of their business models is imperiled in a unique way. Apple has privacy issues that prevents it from taking data from users. Google has their entire search franchise that's potentially put at risk. Google's using it to try to wound Microsoft and its Office 365 product. And here, Amazon AI, if anything, is likely to empower a lot of independent merchants to operate outside of Amazon's platform and eat away at the logistics advantage they have in low-cost delivery by enabling drone delivery from outside vendors and really producing point-to-point mobility for people. In the meantime, you just mentioned Tesla and Elon Musk. Hey, Tesla has the largest deployed fleet of robots in the world. If you look at Amazon's robot fleet for its distribution centers, they have roughly 3,000 robots per employee. Tesla, if you look at their vehicles, they have 300,000 per employee in terms of deployed robots. And so I think that there's interesting and other ways to play this.